300 days a year, which means one year you can have 200, one year you can have 400. That's an average of 300 sunny days, right? So even if we had 6 straight months of rain, which you'd see a mass exodus from this town, I guarantee, you could still make it up with a few years of just sun every day, right? And then you average out the 300. Good? Make sense? Aaron?
No.
No? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Please,
No,
Tim.
I'm just saying that for an average of a climate, wouldn't it be, you would average it over 30 years for it to get it?
Oh, okay. So that's maybe. I don't know how they got their number. That's perfect. I would like that if it was averaged over 30 years.
For climate, I think
I
it's
would like that
over
very
30
much.
years.
So you know about other measures like relative humidity and things like that? Okay. I would hope it was considered over some length of time.
Yeah.
I would hope. Tell me your name again.
Michelle.
Michelle, thank you. Go ahead.
I'm curious about when the study came out.
It's been posted on the Chamber of Commerce website for at least 10 years since I've been here. So I'm thinking, I heard about it before I moved here. It was announced to me long, long ago. There's a few things that I heard about Ben before I moved here. One was it's Poverty with a View, which is a cute one. One is Ben has 2 seasons, winter and August. That's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite. Winter and August. And the other one's 370 days a year. And what's interesting about that one is that one transcends Bend. It goes to other cities like I said, Sedona and Tucson and Phoenix, I think is another one. Any other concerns or comments about 370 days a year?
Do they account for like half days? Because I know it's sunny.
Taryn, right? Taryn? Good. This is the question, and it's not it doesn't just have to do with this particular example. It has to do with everything that you read in the news. What makes a sunny day? Is today sunny? Who says?
But it was this morning, yes.
Who says it is or isn't? That, and this is a superfluous example. It's a superfluous example, right? But how many of you have heard that the obesity rate in America is worse now than it was 20 years ago? Right? We've all heard that we're awful, we're in terrible shape, we're Americans, we suck, blah, 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 blah. Define obesity. Has it been defined consistently over the past 20 years? And the answer is no. The autism rates are on the rise in America. Maybe even worldwide, but I know definitely in America. The autism rate jumped from 1 in 150 to 1 in 100. About 3 or 4 years ago, a study was put out. The autism rate jumped from 1 in 150 to 1 in 100. Okay, with me so far? That's a huge jump. It's a huge jump. Jump of what, a third? 33% jump. What they didn't tell you in the headline of that study was they reclassified certain disorders as autistic. Which means by definition you're going to have a jump because now certain things are considered autism that weren't before. So you have to read really carefully about these things. When Kurt was talking today, it just got me thinking about how important classes like 105, 243, and 244 were. It also got me bummed because I felt like the last class were solving equations. I was upsetting people. I don't want this class to seem like it's about solving equations expressly. They are tools that come in handy occasionally. I forgot to tell some more leaving class on whatever that was, Monday, like, oh my god, this class is gonna suck. Equations are a part of math. An occasional part of math. We might not use any of them today, honestly. We might not use any equations today. We might use a few next week. I'm guessing we will, actually. But every once in a while, they'll pop in. They'll pop in, they'll become a part of our discussion, part of a tool that we have to reach in the toolbox to pull out to solve something with. But the idea of critical thinking, listening to what you're hearing, stuff coming across your Facebook page, should I believe it or not? You know, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, I'm saying read. Saying use that brain you've got, because you've got good brains, just by the quality of what you guys are saying right now on this completely off-the-wall question I just brought up. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, how we doing? We okay? We all right? All right, y'all came back. Well, most of you came back. A couple empty desks, so that's